Hell is not a warning, it's a leash. And it's what we talk about in our episode of the Dan and Cam podcast that came out last week, where we're talking about this concept of hell and how much Christians need it for a few different reasons. The authorities need it to control, thus the leash. They need to convince people, have something to fear at the end. The yin and yang concept of good versus evil, and that if you do the evil, this is the right justice that'll come upon you. This eternal torment from an all-loving, all-caring, empathetic God. Just because you didn't believe in him, didn't obey his rules, he stepped out of line. A fair and just and loving daddy figure for us all. It's the leash that controls you and keeps you on the right narrow path, the thing that they can constantly put out in a message to keep reminding you you're not doing enough and this is where you're going. But I also know some Christians that use it as kind of a justification for themselves, where they look at people that don't believe, or people, let's get more specific, that have wronged them in the past, and say to themselves, well, I know where I'm going, and those people that didn't agree with me, those people that went against me, made me look bad, made me look foolish, we know where they're going. And there's not enough suntan lotion in the world to help us. It makes them feel better about themselves. It makes them feel superior because they have this special thing that they're going to have, and these other people won't. And they'll be in eternal glory and happiness, singing songs upon the Lord, while these other people are burned and tormented for eternity. It's kind of sick to think that the people that want to be the most loving and caring in the world, that their idea that I was told a lot of times is that people want to knock down the doors to come into us because they see what we are all about. Well, when we see what you're all about and see that you would love to see people that don't align with you tormented forever, it's not people I want to be around, because I don't need that. And the hell that I found in my life was when I believed in hell and lived under those rules. And the freedom that I found when I left it and understood what else was out there and how much better of a person I could be without the restrictions of faith holding me back.